Thanks for watching FPS Entertainment. My name's Javi, and today we're taking a look at how to pull the slide off of a Glock Gen 3, generally speaking, and specifically this model, which is the Glock 20 SF. There's a little bit of a quirk with this one that I haven't noticed in other ones, so we'll just go through it. The very first step with any firearm is make sure that it's unloaded. So we're going to pop this thing open. Take a look in there. There is nothing in the chamber. The next step when pulling the slide off is going to be to remove the magazine and get that out of the way. Otherwise, you'll end up putting it back in and it'll push the slide up on the back and it won't work. So now we can actually release the slide. And what we're going to do is with one hand, we're going to pull the slide back just a little to that point where it kind of catches. You can hear it and you can feel it. Once we're holding it there, we've got these little sliders that come down. We've got one on each side. So it doesn't really matter which side you do it on, but you need to pull both back at the same time. Pull them all the way down, and then you're going to release the slide. And now, it's not coming off until you pull the trigger. Once you pull the trigger, you can slide it right off. You can set the frame on the bottom, and then you've got the slide. And you've got the guide rod recoil spring. You can pop that out, and then you can pop the barrel out. And then to put it back in, same process. You put the barrel through the hole right there, and then you take the guide rod, and the guide rod has a thinner end and a thicker end. So the thicker end goes on the back here, and this slides through, this thinner part slides through the front and out along with the barrel. So we're going to put the thin part towards the front, towards the barrel, and then back here you'll notice that there's kind of a double notch on the barrel. And it can be a little confusing on first, but you want to make sure that the guide rod is actually on the bottom one. Otherwise you won't be able to get the slide back on. So once we've got this assembled right here, we just take the frame and we slide it back. We've got this rail right here and this rail right here we want to make it through. Keeping it nice and flat, we guide it through. And then once I get to this point right here, at least with the Glock 20, it won't actually go all the way to the back, and we won't actually be able to fully engage the slide until we push this forward and down, which re-engages the trigger. You can see how it went forward there. And now we're going to continue to slide this thing back. Once we get to the back here, there's this pin. And a lot of times it'll stick into the back and you won't be able to continue the slide forward. So just make sure you go over that, and then make sure that it goes over these, or I should say underneath them. And at this point you should be able to just slide it back and re-engage it, and now it's locked back into place. Do it a couple times and you should be good to go. We made sure that it was empty, right? And pull the trigger. You are all set. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, God bless each and every single one of you.